Hello, my Giver Babies. Welcome back to another video on the Ram Bam channel. Today we're going to be talking about The Sims, but more importantly, what they posted a couple days ago on Steam. But before we get into the video, I just want to say that I do not really like talking about politics that much, but I really want to get into this topic and talk about how people react to this type of stuff on the internet, especially what's going on with Sweet Baby Inc. and Gamergate too. Now, if you have no clue what Sweet Baby Inc. is, it is a narrative development and constellation studio based in Montreal and working around the globe. So basically what they do is that they get hired by gaming studios, and their mission is to diversify the story. And recently with gaming studios and social media, it's definitely way much more left leaning, and they tend to be much more inclusive. So they will hire these people, and basically their job is to just make some tweaks to the story, like, hey, make this character black, or add this more diversifying character trait. Now, the issue that the gamers have with this is that companies are more focused on what skin color the character is rather than the actual gameplay itself, or they will rather change the completely fine character and fuck it all up by changing everything about it. Now, they have worked on games like Sable, God of War Ragnarok, and Alan Wake 2 recently. And these are some very popular games. I mean, God of War is a huge franchise, and Alan Wake is just an iconic game. But of course, gamers are pissed off by this. They do not want their beloved characters, being black. Of course, I'm joking. Most people don't give a shit what color or what race, or they don't give a shit what the character looks like, as long as they have a good, backstory, good character development. But gamers do not like bad games, which is what they think that Sweet Baby Inc. is doing to video games. They think Sweet Baby Inc. is destroying the gaming industry, which, they might be, a cause of some of the issues recently, especially with, awful characters inside a lot of these video games. When gamers found out that Sweet Baby Inc. was working on all these games, and when they realized that their goal was to diversify the games, they immediately went on a witch hunt, which, it is somewhat justified, because some of the things that some of these developers from Sweet Baby Inc. and all these other, development studios, they've been saying some really racist shit to white people, and they think that they can get away with it. All right, so now you guys have some of a background of what's going on in the gaming industry right now. Let's talk about this. Now, see, as you can see, it says here how The Sims and its partners are expanding diversity and representation in gaming. Now, see, of course, I have nothing wrong with diversity in games, new shit in video games. But I've already read through this whole thing, and it basically our goal is to create more diversity in our games with more character backgrounds and, this shit, more hairstyles, which, it doesn't seem like they're adding that much. They said they're only adding like a new Locks hairstyle, which is this for the free version, which is, ridiculous. I mean, come on. I mean, the least you can do is add some more fucking hairstyles. I don't think I've ever seen a black person with this same type of hairstyle. I mean, I've grown up around a lot of white people. I mean, I get that, but at the same time, I mean, I have never ever seen a black man wear this. And I'll be honest, the hairstyles in The Sims are kind of shit. I mean, half the time I can't even find a hairstyle that matches mine. So basically who these people are, they were originally mod developers that created, mods with, hairstyles and such. So they're pretty experienced with, The Sims and designing new stuff for the game, which, good for them, and good for them for getting this job, by the way. I mean, working at EA and making video games for a living, I mean, that's gotta be so fucking cool. But my opinion on this is that I really do not care at all. I mean, with all the outrage and people are saying this is going to destroy the gaming industry, it really isn't. I mean, it's just hairstyles and, extra skin colors and, skin details and traits. I mean, come on, y'all. As you can tell, the comments are not nice at all. I mean, the ratio is insane. I mean, this shit has literally 0 fucking likes. 0 people like this shit, bro. In the comments, dude, the comments are just ruthless. They hate this. Dude, they think this is the Satan spawn of the fucking gaming industry, dude. They think that this is literally the fucking Joker trying to destroy the gaming industry. But people are also mad about how they are more focused on this shit rather than actually improving the game. The Sims 4 is infamous for being a letdown from The Sims 3. I mean, there's so much more features in The Sims 3 than The Sims 4. It's actually insane how a game so old like The Sims 3 does so much more better things than The Sims 4. This seems to be a trend in the gaming industry, especially with games like Call of Duty and Battlefield releasing absolutely broken and with lacking of content. And also at the same time, a push with diversity. I mean, there's gonna be some gamers pointing the finger at, the promoters of this inclusivity thing. But there's one thing I don't get though. Why are so many people mad at this? Why are so many people fuming about the fact that there's inclusivity? They're not even focusing about the fact that the developers are not even considering adding new features of the game. They're mad about what skin color the characters are. Some of these gamers believe that the industry is trying to, shove and move out white people out of the industry entirely, which is, an insane thing to think. And it is incredibly unlikely that will ever happen. And, honestly, I think it's a reflection on themselves. The fact that they're only caring about the skin color of these characters and not more concerned about the features and being mad at how the companies focus more on the inclusivity rather than the features, it really shows, what their true priorities are, which is, the skin. And these are the same people that, are the loudest. These are the loudest people. These are the people that the media will focus on. The media will show these people and show how bad they hate Black people, which, makes gamers look way worse, which, in turn, creates more push in diversity, which, it's a whole, cycle. You hate on diversity, people start seeing that as racism and they start pushing more towards it, and it becomes, this infinite cycle. And eventually spawned a Gamergate too, which is definitely something that, the gaming industry definitely does not want right now, especially with the quality of the games that are coming out. And as a gamer myself, I'm worried about the future of gaming. I'm worried that this will spawn a huge shift in the gaming industry and that this will in fact change pretty much everything. Gaming is going to look very different in the next 10 years, especially with new developers and technology, and also, business practices and workers culture and, company culture and everything like that. It's just going to change everything, especially with the inclusivity thing. It's going to change a lot of structures in gaming studios, gaming corporations, publishers, everything. But my final say in this, why do y'all care so much about this? Y'all, it's just cosmetics in the game. I know they should be working more on, the features of it, but come on, y'all. I mean, don't make yourselves look retarded. That's what y'all are literally doing right now. You guys look fucking stupid and you guys are making us look bad. But that should be it for today. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you want more content like this. Comment down below on what you think about Baby Inc. and The Sims. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.